Hey everyone, welcome guys. Welcome to our beginners class, guys. Um if you guys can hear me okay, just put a 1 in the chat for me, please. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Welcome Daniel. Welcome Jess. Welcome. All right, just let me know if you guys can hear me okay. We'll get started in a minute here. All right. Welcome everyone. Welcome. So our beginners class, all right, our beginners class for beginning traders. All right. So whether you've been trading for a few weeks, a few months, or you haven't traded at all. All right. Awesome. Hey, Terrence. Welcome, guys. All right. Good morning. All right. So this is for new traders. We don't have any of our experienced traders here on this webinar. Okay. And I do that on purpose so that as new traders, all right, you get the information that you guys need, all right, to trade the right way, correct way from the beginning. All right. I'm glad you guys are here. All right. I'm glad you took the time on your Saturday to come and just figure out this thing we call trading. All right. All right. My name is David Stephenson. If you're here for the first time, to give you some background, I've been trading for over 25 years. I think I've figured some things out, all right, after all those years. About 13 years ago now, back in 2010, after many years of trading, I decided, after I've figured some things out, decided to start this company here. You guys see on the screen here, Monster Trading Systems. All right. So when you guys get a chance, you can go to the website, monstertradinsystems.com. All right. And our motto is fire your broker. Fire your broker. All right. So the goal is, right, we want to take control of our trading, of our financial future, all right? And rather than having to rely on someone else, all right, to trade for us, manage our capital, all right? Our goal is to just do that ourselves, all right? So, but like I said, 2010, 13 years ago, I started Monster Trading Systems, all right? And we train individuals just like you guys, all right, to trade the right way. All right. So we can take someone, right, without any trading experience, all right, just like you guys. And within a month or so, we can get you trading, all right, like a professional trader. Not that you're going to make millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars, but you will certainly understand, right, how trading works the right way, and you'll be able to, I say, minimize your losses and maximize your earning potential. Okay, and we have a lot of traders that are with us that do really well. All right, so Monster Trading Systems, that's the company, and the class is Learn to Trade for Beginners. All right, as I go through this, if you guys have any questions, just stop me. All right, I'm going to give you guys some tools. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks, okay, on how to get started and what you would need. All right. So let's go right into it. I know it's Saturday, so I won't keep you guys too long. All right. We'll go for an hour, so we'll be done by 12. I promise. All right, by 12 noon. All right. So let's go right into it. All right. So again, that's me, David Stephenson. When you guys get a chance after the class, go on the website. All right. Do your due diligence. All right. We have a lot of testimonials on the website. All right. As far as trading systems, all right, we have a ton of trading systems. Do not, I always have to tell traders this, do not run out and get any trading systems that we have. All right. As new traders, right, what you need to focus on, getting the right information, right? Perhaps some coaching. Right? As I go through this, you guys will realize that you can't just get into the markets and trade. A lot of new traders make that mistake. All right. All right. Trading is unlike any other profession that you guys are going to do because you're putting money on the line. And when you put money on the line, there's a lot of bad things happen, right? As far as your emotions. All right. So we want to make sure that we understand what trading is. All right. So that we can capitalize on trading. So just think of trading as just like a profession, like any other profession. All right. So the profession that you guys are in, just think that, hey, understand that it didn't, you didn't become good at it overnight, right? There's a process of learning and then implementation. All right. So the first resource I'm going to give you guys, and if you guys were here before, that's fine, right? A lot of what we do in trading is repetition. So we do the same thing over and over and over and over so that we become experts at it. Okay. So the first resource I'm going to give you guys, and I'm going to put this in the chat. You guys can download. Well, I don't think we have. Do we have this one here? Yes, we have it here. I'm going to share it. All right. In the chat, you guys can download it. All right. So you have it. Master the market with confidence, discipline, and a winning attitude. Okay. So it's called Trading in the Zone. Trading in the Zone. Master the markets. Okay, with confidence, discipline, and a winning attitude. Okay, if you guys have any questions, you can put it in the chat, or you can push that speak button, and you can speak with me directly. Okay, all right. So trading in the zone. Okay. Master the Markets with Confidence, Discipline, and a Winning Attitude by Mark Douglas. Okay, if you guys don't see my cursor, let me know. Just put a 2 in the chat if you don't see my cursor there. Okay, all right. So this is the #1 book that I recommend to our traders. All right. Now, we give this book free to our coaching students, all right? But you guys don't have to buy this book. Don't run it and buy it right away. You can go on YouTube, all right? You can go on YouTube and you can type in, don't do it now, do it after the class. Type in Trading in the Zone. Type in Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. It will come up and you guys can start listening to that information. If you're serious about trading, now let me tell you, right? If you guys as new traders, right? If you guys follow some of these tips, right? You put some work into it, you can do really, really well, right? All right. Some of our really good traders make, 1,000 a day, 5,000 a day, a few hundred a day, right? They do really, really well, but they put some work in, right? Doesn't happen by accident. You have to work at trading, all right? So, and this is your first tool I'm going to give you guys here. All right. So master the markets with confidence, discipline, and a winning attitude. All right. Trading in the Zone. By far, I believe the best book on trading for brand new traders. Okay. All right. So it's going to talk about your mindset. All right. Your mindset, having the right mindset. Right? Understanding how trading works. All right. So when we trade, we look at trading as a game of math, a game of probability. All right. Not chance, not luck. All right. But a game of probability. And we'll go touch on that. But good book, really good book. Right. But again, go on YouTube when we're done over the weekend. All right. Type in Trading in the Zone. Okay. By Mark Douglas. It will come up. You guys can start listening to it. Okay. I want to ask you guys, all right, as brand new traders, putting in the chat here, all right, what are some of the concerns right? All right, or information that you think you need as traders. What are some of the things brand new traders, right, coming into trading, coming into this industry? All right, what are some of the things that you want to learn about? So I'll try to touch on those. Just put those in the chat for me. All right. So as I go through this, just put it in the chat for me, please. Okay. Two things that traders normally ask for. Okay. David, where I want to buy, right? I want to buy a crypto, right? I want to buy a Forex, right? Pair. I want to buy a stock, right? Where do I enter? All right. Where do I enter? Where do I buy? Okay. And then the second thing is, where do I exit? Where do we exit? Where do I sell? Normally, that second question, traders usually don't ask that a lot. But where do I buy? How do I enter the trade? So we'll talk about that. And just understanding the charts and time frame. All right. Very good question. All right. So charts and time frame. Very good. All right. And then you reduce risk, okay, and make profits. So Daniel, very good. You guys are thinking. Reduce risk and make profits. All right. That goes hand in hand. So if we can reduce risk, guess what? We'll make some profits. Okay. Good question. Thanks, guys. Okay. So we'll touch on those. If I forget, please remind me. Okay. As traders, our goal, and Daniel, I'm glad you mentioned that, is to constantly reduce risk. Okay. So as traders, right, what we want to do, everything we do, including coming here today, right, learning this information, is to minimize your risk. All right. So when you look at trading, everything you do, every chart, right, you look at every indicator that you put on your chart, everything we do as traders is to minimize risk and maximize profits. Okay. So if we're able to reduce risk, and that's a really good question, Daniel. All right. My middle name is Daniel, by the way. So if you're able to reduce risk, right, we're able to maximize return just by the fact that we're focused on reducing risk. Okay. And I like to call that defense. All right. Playing really good defense. So we play really good defense. All right. By reducing risk, managing risk, guess what? Offense will take care of itself. Okay. All right. So Trading in the Zone, right, by Mark Douglas. Right. Forget everything that you've learned out there. All right. Now you can get back to whatever you've learned, whatever books you've read, that's fine. But for this process, this is what I want you guys to focus on. Every single trader that we've recommended this book to, I don't think I've had one trader that said, "Hey, David, this doesn't work." Okay. All right. All right. Let's move on. All right. Now, there are other guides that we recommend. All right. There are other guides that we recommend. So first book, right? Trading in the Zone, all right, by Mark Douglas. The next, now I believe in books, guys. I believe in getting the right information. We don't know everything we need to know, right? So, but there are experts out there, there are individuals out there, all right, who've done some work, who've done some research, right? Right? Whether it's through their experience, whether it's gathering that research from outside, right? I believe books and guides. That's why we give books, guides to our traders, our coaching students, and our system traders. All right. All right. So here are 3 guides. Now we give these guides to our coaching students. All right. But you can also go out and get these guides also. Now, they don't have any YouTube videos, I don't believe, on these also either. I don't think they do. But so 3 guides. All right. on swing trading, ultimate guide to swing trading, ultimate guide to risk management, and then technical analysis. Okay, technical analysis. So let's talk about swing trading. Now, Jess, you'd mentioned, right, the charts and the different time frames. So let's touch on that. Okay, let's touch on that. Okay, swing trading. By far, all right, a large percentage of new traders, when you guys get into trading, right, there's only one way of trading that most of you guys will know about and want to trade, and that's day trading. Okay, and that's day trading. All right, and that's usually very risky. All right, so the three types of trading. There's day trading or intraday trading. Day trading or intraday trading, or we also call that scalping. Okay, so day trading, intraday trading, or scalping. Take some notes, write this stuff down, guys, please. Okay, so day trading, intraday trading, scalping, that's what you guys know mostly of, right? As new traders coming in. All right, that is perhaps the worst way to trade for new traders. Okay, trading, day trading, all right, intraday trading or scalping. The reason it's dangerous is because price is moving really, really fast. All right, and just right, and everyone else, your time frame. So write this down. The time frame that you're going to trade on a day trade, on an intraday trade, okay, intraday trade or day trading or scalping is going to be 30 minutes or under. So a 30-minute time frame or less. So write that down for me, please. A 30-minute time frame or less. So a 30-minute time frame, 15-minute time frame, 5-minute time frame, and I've seen traders trade on a 1-minute time frame. So anything under, right, 30 minutes, all right, anything under 30 minutes is day trading, scalping, intraday trading, meaning you're not holding that trade overnight. So you're going to get in and out on that day, right? You're not getting in on Monday, and you're not carrying that trade over to Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. You're going to get in that day and get out also in that day. Bad for new traders, right? The reason that it's bad, because you're dealing on a smaller time frame. Markets are moving fast, right? Imagine markets are moving fast and you're trying to just know that when that candle opens and closes, all right, so your charts, right, so Jess, you talked about charts, right? Every candle, right, every candle that opens and closes, all right, if it's on a 1-minute time frame, so guess what, that candle is going to open and close every 1 minute. You might have to make a decision every 1 minute. On a 15-minute time frame, that candle is going to open and close, all right, every 15 minutes. So you have to be available every 15 minutes because you might have to make a decision whether to exit or whether to buy every 15 minutes. Okay, same thing for a 5-minute, same thing for a 30-minute time frame. So every 30 minutes, you have to be there, right, at your screens, all right, to make a decision every single 30 minutes. That's intraday trading. That's day trading. That's scalping. All right. As you guys get into trading, you're not full-time traders, right? And we do have several full-time traders. All right. You guys are not full-time traders. It takes a while to learn this stuff, become a master at trading so that you can actually make a living out of trading. All right. And that takes time. So trying to come in as new traders to day trade, to trade on the smaller time frame, can it work? Absolutely. But it's very, very risky. And our goal is as traders is to minimize risk, reduce risk. Okay. All right. So as new forget about the smaller time frames for now. Learn how to do what we call swing trading. Swing trading. So unlike day trading, swing trading is we move that time frame higher to give us more time. Okay. All right. So swing trading, right? We look for a 60-minute time frame or what we call a 1 hour time frame or higher. Okay, so write this down. So day trading, scalping, intraday trading, we're going to make all our decisions, get in and out for that day. All right, that's the riskiest trading you can do. And our goal is to minimize risk, reduce risk. All right, swing trading is the next type of trading. All right, that most successful traders do. Most professional traders will do swing trading. Okay, and swing trading, we're not trading intraday. Okay, we're holding that trade overnight. All right, so whereas day trading, intraday trading might last, right, a few hours, a few minutes, right, within the day, right, swing trading, right, will last a day, 2 days, 3 days, if we are lucky, a month. All right, if we're really lucky, about six months. Okay, so that's swing trading. We're going to hold that trade much longer. And the way we're able to hold that trade much longer, right, go overnight is with the time frames. That's why time frames, right, when we time the charts and time frames, all right, makes a big difference. So good question. Both you guys, great questions, all right, Daniel and Jess. Okay, so the time frames we need for swing trading is an hourly time frame or what we call a 60-minute time frame. So your candle is going to open and close every hour. All right, so you might have to make a decision once every hour. Okay, once every hour. Okay, the next time frame we use for swing trading, all right, is a 240-minute time frame for a 4-hour chart. So write that down for me, please, guys. All right, to a 240-minute time frame, or we call it an H4. All right, so a 4-hour time frame. That is perhaps the best time frame that we use, okay, when we do swing trading. So every 4 hours, you will not have to make a decision until 4 hours. So every 4 hours, that candle, and just know that when that candle opens and closes, right? So if you look at any trading chart, you'll know that candle. When that candle opens and closes, right? When it closes, it creates another candle. All right. So we have 4 hours. Just think about it now. We don't have 5 minutes or 15 minutes. Now we have 4 whole hours to make a decision. All right. So the benefit of the 4-hour time frame and even the 60-minute time frame with swing trading right here, it gives us time, right? It gives us time, right? We're not glued to our screens like day trading or intraday trading or scalping. We're not glued to our screen. Most of us as brand new traders, right? You will have you have your careers, you have your professions, you have your jobs, right? So you're not a full-time trader, right? So you need you want to learn how to trade. You want to make money trading, but you also need your job. All right, you need your work. All right. And what we want is we want trading to fit into our lifestyle, right? We want trading to fit into our lifestyle. We don't want to disrupt our life to fit in trading. All right. We don't want to do that. The odds of being successful when you do that goes down, right? Becomes very risky, right? So we need you need your careers, you need your jobs. All right. You don't have 8 hours a day to sit in front of screens. Okay. So by moving out the time frame, right, to a 1 hour, 4 hour, that gives us enough time. We can put on trades and give us a lot of time, all right, to let the trade work out. On a hourly time frame, just know, like I said, right, you might, if you catch a move, right, it's going in the right direction for us. A few days, a few weeks, if we are lucky, about a month, right? On the forward time frame, right, we can definitely stay in about a week, right? So we can put on the trade, manage the trade successfully. We're not watching it every single minute, all right? Perhaps once a day, twice a day, we can take a look at it, okay? All right, so that's swing trading, all right? Swing trading. It's going to give us time, all right? Give us time to continue to have a decent lifestyle. We're not glued to the screen, all right? And the cool thing about moving the time frames is that when we talk about risk, right, and risk management, it allows us to stay in the trade for maximum profits, okay? The way we make money, and those of you who go on and listen to the audiobook on Trading in the Zone, you guys will understand that the way we make money in trading is by cutting our losing trades quickly and staying in our winning trades as long as possible. So we need big trends, right? We need nice big moves. We need the swing trades to stay on, hold on to that trade, all right, so that we could make a maximum profit. Okay, so when we deal this is a game, like I said, of probabilities. So we can have small losses and big wins, right? And do really well. So we can have 8 losing trades in a row, one winning trade, one winning trade, right? So let's say we have 10 trades as an example. We can lose 8 or 9 times and still do really, really well if we let our 10th trade run for maximum profit. So we can take that because we let our winning trade run for maximum profit, all right? And then we cut our losing trades quickly, all right? So we have small losses, small losses, small losses, big wins, big wins, big wins, right? We can take those big wins and they pay for our small losses. When we trade on a day, when we day trade, we're not giving that trade enough time to really get that big win. So it's very, very, we need those big wins, all right? So it's very, very risky, all right, to day trade. So that's why we do swing trading. And the next one that we do also is position trading, all right? So day trading or scalping first, swing trading, right, which we do a lot of, all right? And the next one is position trading. Position trading. All right? We call that the lazy person trading, right? All right? And that's what we trade on a daily time frame. So we've moved that time frame even further. All right? We move that time frame even further. So if you guys notice, we're touching on the time frames, right? Risk management and technical analysis, which is your candle, right? Your candles, all right? And we want a nice, smooth process, a nice way of understanding, right? Giving clarity to how this works, okay? All right, now position trading, that's a daily time frame. All right, so we went from day trading to swing trading. Now position trading, we trade on a daily time frame. So that candle is going to open and close, all right, at the end of every day. All right, so at the end of every day, that candle is going to open and close. So the beginning of the day, it's going to open. At the end of the day, it's going to close. So if we take the equity markets, for example, the stock market, at 9:30 a.m., that candle is going to open. And it's not going to close until 4 p.m. Eastern time at the end of the day. Okay, so no buying decisions will be done intraday. All right, the buying decisions will be made, all right, at the beginning of the day and end at the close of the day at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, so a lot of position traders, right, they're not watching the markets throughout the day. At the end of the day, right, at the end of the day, when they get home from work in the evening, they'll take a look at their charts and decide, hey, did my position close, or did I get a new buy signal? Okay, so that I can enter that trade in the morning. So once a day. So think about day trading now, right? And even swing trading to now position trading, right? It really frees us up. All right. Now with position trading on a daily time frame, right? Generally, you will hold at a minimum about a week. All right, 2 weeks. That trade can go from a few months, several months, 6 months, a year. All right, I've seen trades on a daily time frame, position trading last 2 years. Okay, and that doesn't mean we're gonna hold that trade for 2 years, right? We can do some things. All right, we can do some things and keep getting profits. All right, scaling in, scaling out. That's a bit advanced. All right, but just know that's the different time frame. So think of the time frames like this. All right, you have a train, right? You have a train, right? And you're going from here to California, but you have different stops. All right, so I'm here in Orlando. All right, Orlando, Florida. All right, so guess what? Right, that your daily time frame, that train, right? I might get on in Orlando, and then I might get out of in downtown Orlando. All right, that's a quick stop, right? From the suburbs to downtown Orlando. All right, then someone else might get on from downtown, all right, Orlando, and go to Jacksonville, Florida, or Miami, Florida. All right, and then the position trader might, rather than going to Miami, might take it from Orlando and go to Atlanta. All right, or North Carolina. All right, just think of it like that. Okay, think of it like that. All right, now, so those are the types of trades, the type of time frames. Just know the smaller the time frame, the lower the time frame, higher risk, right? Higher risk, more work for us. As we increase that time frame higher, less work. All right, all right. It's going to reduce some of the emotions, all right, that we get when we trade. Risk management, and Daniel mentioned risk management. Okay, so the ultimate guide to risk management. I'm glad you mentioned that. As new traders, most of us don't think about risk management. Okay, most of us don't think about risk management. Risk management is critical. Okay, very, very critical, because this is our capital, our hard-earned money, guys. All right, that we put on the line. So now we pride ourselves here, all right, at Monster Trading Systems, that we don't have traders here who blow up accounts. All right, once in a while it might happen. All right, but most of our traders, even brand new traders without any experience, don't get into the market and just blow up accounts, meaning that they've put in $1,000, $500, and then within a few weeks, they've got to replace that again with another $500, another $1,000, another $2,000. Okay, so we have a really good way of risk management. Okay, showing traders how to manage the risk, how to hold on to your capital as long as possible, especially as new traders. All right. All right. So we want to manage the risk. There are a few ways we can manage risk. Right? There are a few ways we can manage risk. The most important way is what you guys are doing today. You guys could have done anything else. You could have been doing it. You guys are here. All right. So education, right? Learning the right way, all right, to enter and start your trading career. All right. So getting the right information. All right. Another way that I think is most critical for traders, okay, is the way you think about trading. All right. The way you think about trading, right? Trading is not gambling. A lot of people think trading is gambling. If you think trading is gambling, boy, that risk management goes out the window. All right, because then the concept is all like a lottery, right? It's all guessing, right? No, no, no. Trading is not guessing, right? There are specific rules, right? Specific rules that we have to follow as traders. Remember, I said, right? Trading is a game of probability, a game of math, and the one way that we can instantly reduce our risk, all right, and do risk management instantly, all right, is by getting out of our trades quickly. So write this down for me, please. All right. So we want to cut our losing trades quickly, cut our losing trades quickly, meaning getting out quickly when we're wrong. And then we want to stay in our winning trades as long as possible. All right. So write that down. The number one way, well, number two, all right. First way, education. Second, right, is getting out of losing trades quickly and staying in our winning trades for maximum profit. And easier said than done. All right. And the reason that this is really, really difficult is because you have your money, your capital, all right, online. All right. I always tell traders, and I want you guys to think about this. If you've put on a trade, your first trade, and you lost $100 on that first trade, do you take that second trade? Right? Do you take that second trade? And most traders will say yes. Right? David, I'll take that second trade. Right? All right. And I say, well, now you put on a third trade. All right. But before you put on a third trade, right, that second trade you took, you lost another $100. Do you put on the third trade? I want you guys to think about this, right? You took the first trade, you lost $100. All right. And now you've got to take a second trade. Do you take that second trade? All right. So let's say you took that second trade. You took that second trade. And you lost another $100. Do you put on a third trade? I want you guys to think about this. This is the type of work we do with the coaching. All right. Because as new traders, we think, well, we're just going to have all winning trades. Well, no, 80% of your trades will be losing trades. Think about that. 80% of your trades, 70% of your trades, 50% of your trades could be losing trades. All right. So your third trade, let's say you took it. I want you guys to think about that, right? Think about your emotions, how you're going to feel about losing $200. Well, let's say you took a third trade and now you lost another $100. That's $300 that's gone. Totally gone. Totally done. You're not getting it back. That's $300 you could have used for groceries, right? A pair of shoes, right? Dinner, right? It's gone forever. So imagine that, right? Imagine that, right? Very, very, very difficult. Okay? But understand, we have to get through those losses to get the wins. All right? So understanding how risk management works, all right? Are we going to have losses? Absolutely. But we want to have very defined losses, right? We want to know exactly why we had that loss. All right? And then we want to keep those losses as small as possible, low as possible, minimize those losses, risk management. All right. And then technical analysis, right? Using our charts, using our candles. All right. But most importantly, support and resistance. We want to use support and resistance to minimize our losses. All right. Those of you who are here for the first time, all right, I'm going to share the chart here with you guys. Support and resistance. Support and resistance. All right. This is where all your work will be done. All your buying, all of your selling, and all of your risk management, right? All of your risk management will be done here. All right. Your time frames, every time frame, right? Your time frame will be associated with support and resistance. Every time frame, so on a 15-minute time frame, your support and resistance will be different. On a 60-minute time frame, support and resistance will be different. On a daily time frame, so position trade, support and resistance will be different. Okay, for those of you who are here for the first time, I've put this in the chat for you. You can download it. I always tell traders, go ahead, and if you guys are serious about trading, all right, if you're serious about trading, all right, go ahead, all right, download it, print it out. And I always tell traders, laminate it. All right, you don't have to go as far as laminating it, but just print it out, have it. All right, we're going to go through this. We're going to spend another 15 minutes on this, and then we'll be done. Okay. All right, there's more information, right? More information here. All right, but for right now, we're just going to talk about support and resistance. Okay, this is where you're going to reduce your risk, manage your trade, right? Enter your trades. Okay, so Daniel, this is where, right, all that work is going to be done to reduce your risk and make money. Okay, so support and resistance, the keys to your success. Support and resistance, the keys to your success. All of the work you guys will be doing, all of the buying, all of the selling will happen here at support and resistance. Okay, support and resistance. Okay, support and resistance, if you guys notice this green line here, that's your resistance line. Okay, so think of resistance where the price, right, the candle moves up to an amount right here, right? Let's say that's $100 right here. All right, the first time it hits resistance, that's not resistance. When it gets to that amount, that's just a high. The second time, all right, it hits that area. Now we've got resistance. So write this down. We need a minimum of two touches at that particular price. So let's say the high here is $100 right here. You need a minimum of two touches at that same price to have resistance. All right, the more times it touches that area, the stronger the resistance. So just think of resistance as, I like to say, the ceiling, right, where we are, right, at your home right now, right? Resistance is the ceiling. Just know that the price can't go any higher. And the reason that it can't go any higher is that sellers, all right, sellers are holding the price and they're forcing that price to stay just where it is. All right, so just know that support and resistance, these are buyers and sellers, all right, and they're battling, right? They're battling for control of the price. They're battling for control of the price. All right, if the price breaks resistance, right, the buyers won. The buyers won. If the price broke support down here, the sellers have won. All right, so we have a low here. Let's say that low is $50. $50 here. Okay, a low is just a low. We need that price, traders, to bring that price back to $50 right here. And now we've got support. All right. A third time, we've got stronger support. Fourth time, even stronger support. Fifth time, even stronger support. All right. So here, buyers and sellers are sitting here. Buyers and sellers are sitting here. All right. If you guys don't see my cursor, please let me know. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't see my cursor. Okay. So this area here, most of you as brand new traders, when you learn how to trade out there, right, this is what's taught, that you need to buy at support and sell at resistance. Buy at support, sell at resistance. Buy at support, sell at resistance, or sell at resistance. All right. Thanks, Tamara. All right. Sell at resistance, sell short, buy back at support. That's what's taught. But mainly is, hey, I want to buy low, sell high. Here, buy low, sell high, buy low, and sell high. There is a trade to be done here. All right. But I'm going to encourage you guys to not do that as new traders. Okay. Do not trade within here. At some point you can. All right. There is a trade that can be done here. All right. But your best opportunity would be to buy on a break of resistance. Okay. So write this down for me, please. We're always going to buy, enter the trade, or what we call go long when the price breaks resistance. And we're going to do that because the buyers, once the price breaks resistance, that $100 mark, right, the buyers are now in control. So just know when the price breaks, the price finally breaks resistance, the buyers are now in control and we need to buy. So we're going to buy when the price breaks resistance. All right. When the price breaks resistance, we are going to buy. Every time. When the price breaks support, if the price breaks support down here, all right, we are going to sell. So we're going to buy on a break of resistance, sell on a break of support. That support could come in higher too. So whenever that price breaks support, we are going to sell, exit, close the trade. Okay. So we're going to buy on a break of resistance, sell on a break of support. We're going to buy when the price breaks, that candle breaks resistance, because the buyers are in control. Because the buyers are in control. Okay? So we're going to buy on a break of resistance because the buyers are in control. And we're going to sell when the price breaks support down here. All right? Or if the support comes in up here, all right, we're going to sell. Exit, close the trade. This is going to be your best trade. All right, so as an example, hold on here. All right. All right, you guys should see my screen. Hold on. So here is resistance here. All right, and down here is support. All right, so here's your price here, right? Trading between support and resistance here. We're going to buy, enter the trade here when the price breaks resistance right here. Okay. Understand, as traders, we are what we call retail traders. All of you are retail traders, right? We're not the institutions like big hedge funds, right? Big banks. So we don't move the price, right? As a retail trader, we don't move the price. Our goal is to follow the price action by the big institutions, by the big hedge funds. So when they decide to finally move the price to break resistance, that's where we enter the trade. Okay? If they decide to bring the price back, right, to break support, we would enter here. So we would enter here, exit here. That's going to be a loss, but that's a better loss, for lack of a better word. All right, so that's a small loss, let's say. All right, if we do not get out here when the price breaks support here, the sellers can move that price even lower. So now we bought here. If we don't get out when the price breaks support, then that loss could come all the way down here and it can go even further down. Okay, so our first loss, I always say our first loss, when the price breaks support the first time, right? We need to get out of the trade. Okay, we need to get out of the trade. All right, one more example here. All right, we have a few more minutes. I'll open it for Q&A, and then we'll be done. All right, and next week we'll go in a bit deeper. Okay. All right, so we have resistance here, just no resistance here, support here. All right, if the price moves higher, all right, we know it doesn't go up forever, and it continues to consolidate like this. Okay, and we have new support and resistance lines. Trading, I always say trading is simple. It's not easy, but it is simple. Okay, so if the price here breaks support here is resistance. When the price broke resistance, this is where we would buy. Then it broke support here. We would then close the trade. So we would have bought here, closed the trade here. We would have made money, right? This was a profitable trade, right? Buy on a break of resistance, sell on a break of support. Now, if the price did this, right, it didn't break support, continue to move higher, break resistance, right here, we could have entered more, what we call scaling up. We could have added more to the trade, okay? And guess what? If it continued higher, okay, then it would have created new support and resistance lines. You guys notice that these support and resistance lines are always coming in play. Think of support and resistance as the price taking a break, right? Taking a break before it moves higher or before it moves lower, all right? And these are sellers and buyers. So when we trade in, we're not trading by ourselves. We're trading against other traders, guys, all right? And it's a zero-sum game, meaning that for every winner, there's a loser. And for every loser, there's a winner. Our job is to win, all right? So if we understand this, we have a better chance of winning, okay? And now if the price breaks support, hold on, down here, we would get out here, all right? So if we bought here, it never broke support here, all right? Continued higher, guess what? And finally broke support here, all right? Then we would have exited here, all right? So who was it? Daniel said, reduce risk, make money, make profits. That's how we make profit, right? By staying in the trade as long as possible until the price breaks support. And it's gonna let us know, right, that the price broke support, and the price broke support because sellers are now coming in control of price to push it lower. That's when we get out. So we would have bought here and sold here. So we buy here, sold here. However, let's say for instance, right? So we made money here, right? This is where we made money. We did good. All right, Daniel, you made some money here, but you also mentioned we want to reduce risk, okay? And the way we reduce risk is, let's say for instance, we bought here and all of a sudden, right, the price broke support down here, right near the entry, right? We would have gotten out here, all right? So we would have sold here. Now, let's say, for instance, we had two trades, right? This trade here was a losing trade. We bought here and we sold here, so we had a loss, all right? But here we had a winning trade, all right? So let's say we had a 20% loss here, all right? That's supposed to be a percent sign there. And then here we had a winning trade here, okay? And then this winning trade was 50% profitable trade here. All right. So yes, we had a losing trade here, but guess what? We cut our losing trade quickly. You remember, guys? So we want to get out quickly. So we got out quickly. We lost 20%. This one here, we let run. We didn't get out at at the time we thought we needed to get out. We waited for when the sellers came in to get us out of the trade right here when the price broke what? Broke support. All right, up here. So we let the trade run. So our winning trade would pay for our losing trade. All right. So we would net on this trade positive 30%. So we made money. So yes, we did have a losing trade, but we cut our losing trade quickly, immediately, not on how we felt about it, right? Only when the price broke support, right? So this is our risk. This is how we're able to manage risk. From here to here is how we manage risk, and then we let our winning trades run, right? If the trade never broke support here, all right, broke resistance, we would have done that again, and then perhaps get out here, increasing our profit there. All right, all right. Hope this helps. Any questions? It's right at 12 o'clock. Right at 12 o'clock. Any questions for me, guys? Any questions for me? All right. Any questions for me? Okay. I recommend coaching. All right. Whether you guys get coaching from us, all right, whether you get it from someone else, as new traders, get some coaching, okay? Get some coaching. We have traders, some of our best traders do 6 months coaching with us, all right? And I have one trader right now, done amazing job, right? Does really well, really well, and still get coaching, all right? So think of your professional athletes, they all get coaching, all right? They all get coaching. So, but we have to understand that book, Trading, let me show you guys here, that book, hold on. Trading in the Zone. Okay, remember that book. All right, Trading in the Zone. You don't have to run it and buy it. Okay, you don't have to run it. Just go on YouTube, type in Trading in the Zone. All right, Trading in the Zone. Start listening to that information. Start getting that information. All right, training your mind how to think. We think very differently as traders. We don't think like everyone else because trading is different. Okay, so we want to get the right information, understanding that it's a game. We call it a game, but it's not a game. All right, there is always someone else on the other side of the trade, and if we mess up, right, if we don't know what we're doing, if we mess up, guess what? They're gonna take your money, your capital. So we want to play really good defense. All right, guys. I will see you guys next week. We do have another class at 1 p.m. All right, we will 1 to 2. We'll go over trading systems, right? Or we can use trading systems to help us to maximize our trading opportunity. All right, guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for taking your Saturday. Thanks for coming. Keep coming. And every evening from Sundays through Thursdays, we have evening training also. All right. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.